Hiya everyone and welcome to episode 2 of Dear Lauren. I can't believe the amount of emails since the last video. Thank you. Keep them coming, and your video clips, 20 seconds or less. We've got a fantastic lineup of emails, and to start it off I'm going to be reading out one from Chloe all about false lashes. Hiya Lauren, I was just wondering if you can give me any tips on wearing false eyelashes. I'm desperate to wear them over New Year to a party, but every time I have tried before, I just can't place them correctly, or they come straight back off. Also, can you suggest any really good falsies which are affordable and where to buy? Thanks so much, Chloe. Practice really does make perfect. It took me so long to get my lashes in place and for to stay a long time. And also not to be scared as well. You have to also, once you pop them on, you've got to allow them to dry before you mess about with them. And that's one of the mistakes I made when I first started. I'm using some natural ones just to show you. But what you would do is, you take them out of the container downward. You don't want to pull it straight off, because otherwise it'll bend. You have to just loosen them up. And this way they do fit on the eyelid a little bit easier. Sometimes they're too long, so you've got to cut them, but never cut them from the inside, and you'll know by where they sit in the tub. So you cut them on the outside with a little pair of scissors. Then you've got your tweezers. You hold the lashes with your tweezers, put a little rim of glue. You must let it dry a little bit tacky. Don't apply it when it's slopping all over, because then it's never going to settle quick and it'll run in your eye and kill. So you want to let it go a bit tacky, and then you want to just pop them into place on your eyelid. Don't touch them, leave them, they will settle. Once they're in place, you can go over with a little bit of mascara, and that's mostly to bond your natural lashes with the false ones. Don't worry about pulling them off, just be really gentle. And a good mascara to use is the thin comb type ones, not a big bushy one, because you've got more chance of dragging them back off. Now, a good glue, I've tried loads, and this one is so cheap, and I'm going to put some links up for you, but it's a really cheap unbranded one, and it's from eyelashdirect.co.uk, and it comes free with the lashes. Now these lashes are under a £5, really cheap. I would say practice with your cheap ones first, because then if they go funny or you bend them, it doesn't really matter. But keep your expensive ones until you're a pro at it, because sometimes you can only get 1 or 2 uses out of them, depending on how you clean them. So I'm going to put links up for you at the end with all the different websites to go to get cheap sets of false lashes, and they come with free glue. And I'm telling you now, that free glue is the best glue I've ever used, and they last forever. You've really got to tug them off. So I really hope I've helped you with your false lash dilemma. Let us know how you get on. Hey Lauren, my question for a Dear Lauren video is just to basically ask, what is your opinion of men in makeup? Both subtle, simple face powder, concealer, etc., and a little more dramatic eyeliner, mascara, etc. Thanks, much love, Colin Devlin. Well, I think as of late, there's lots and lots more products on the market for men. Tinted moisturisers to hide the blemishes, because we've all had blemishes, man and woman, but there was never so many products for you guys, so there is now. So pamper yourself rotten, a lot of yous are. In fact, it used to be the man running the bath for the woman, it's now the opposite way. And you'll find you have to fight the boyfriend to get out of the bathroom in the morning. Now with all types of makeup, it's how you feel comfortable. So if you want to start with something subtle, like tinted moisturiser, maybe a bit of concealer to hide under eye bags. I mean, I don't know how far you want to go with makeup, whether it would be all out, false lashes, eyeshadow, the whole lot. But start small, start with, just test your comfort zones. Have a walk outside, do you feel confident in what you're wearing? And if you do, push it a little bit each day and put a little bit more on. Whether I put a bit of eyeliner on, or guy liner, mascara, gel your brows. It does give an all over look. Put a bit of bronzer on, just test the waters, see how you feel how confident, you know, when you're walking around, and then go from there. And you can always add more and then leave the house another time. But if you're going to the office, Lady Gaga doesn't really work. Next up, we've got a question from Jess. Hi Lauren, I love your videos. They are amazing and I've learned so much from them. Thank you. Just a quick question. I want to be able to pull off wearing red lipstick, but what eyeshadows should I use so that it all looks good together? And should I wear eyeliner too, or is that too much? Well, Jess, I can tell you a couple of colours that don't really go with red lips, and that would be your pink tones, violets and lilacs and some purples. Also blue, whatever tone blue can look a bit icky, so try and stay clear of that, but I've lined up some cool colours that are really going to suit your red lips. The colours in this quad are ideal for red lips. Now they're not overkill, but they're not too subtle either, so it's allowing you to have a little bit of fun whilst keeping the look just right. Now this one's your more party tone, and you've got a dark green colour. It looks teal on camera, but it's more of an evergreen colour. And then you've got the lighter greens and the light vanilla with a little bit of olive. These again are fantastic to go with red lips. Try them out, you might have fun. Another party pack. Black sparkly. Lemon. Now that might frighten you with red lips, but try it out, you'll be surprised, it looks gorgeous. And then you've got your vanilla and your slate grey shade. Again, all great, and they won't be overkill with red lips. In answer to the eyeliner question, I've got this palette here. Now apart from the brown on the end, I'm going to cover that with my fingers. All of these shades here are ideal for your eyelid with red lips. Now what you want to do is, you want to put your liner on top of these shades. Leave the other shades free for your party colours and just a wash of colour, but these ones are ideal as a base colour for your eyelid with your red lips and your liquid liner on. I hope that's helped you. Next up we've got Michelle. Hi Lauren, I love the look of leggings and skinny jeans, but my legs are short and quite thick. How can I pull off this style without exaggerating the size of my legs? Thank you Lauren, you're such an inspiration. Michelle, well thank you. I think I've got just the tip for you, because my thighs are quite chubby and it doesn't stop there. I've got hunky chunky calves as well, and I find boots a bit awkward. I have a tip that works for me, and it's wearing boots. Always go for boots that come away from your leg so it leaves a gap. This will make the leg look a lot slender than it is, which is really good. Try to stay clear of boots that are tight fitting, because this will make your leg look absolutely thicker than it is. Also, if you do have heavier set legs, I know I can't get away with wearing white too much, or patterns. Patterns I just can't do, but I can really get my legs to look a lot slender in black, dark navy, or really dark colours, brown even for the winter months, but not patterned or white. It's really hard to get away with, unfortunately. I really hope I've helped you with some tips. Try them out, you'll see. Now for our last question. Dear Lauren, my name is Rachel and I'm 13 years old, and you have always been my makeup idol. Thank you for that. No, thank you for the note. I have two questions. Can you show your pugs in some videos? Because I love pugs. And what is your favourite mascara to use on a regular basis? Thanks. Well, favourite mascara of all time is got to be MAC Plush Lash. It's fantastic. It's black. It's not waterproof. I don't like waterproof. Now this one here, it's got a great brush, great formula, but it doesn't really last that long, to be honest. So I end up having to buy 2 tubes every time just to get the same amount as I would in a normal one. That's what I feel. But it is my favourite one of all time. It can be a bit expensive though. Second up, because I've run out the other stuff, I've been using this. It's by L'Oreal. It's got quite a nice brush on it. Great for when you want to bond your natural lashes to false ones without taking the lashes off. It's the Voluminous Millions. Quite nice. Black again, not waterproof. But they're my favourite for now. Really like those. And as for the pugs, I'll get them for you. Phoebe, Sooty! Well, here's the pugs. Phoebe and Sooty. And they're both snoring and are smelly. Keep sending your questions in to dearlauren@laurenluke.com, or you can send your questions via a video no longer than 20 seconds to dearlauren@laurenluke.com. I really hope you've enjoyed so far. Stay tuned because we've got lots more coming up. Zoom zoom.